Making subtraction simple. Borrowing and subtraction. Hello, dear learners. Today, we're going to take another exciting step in our journey of understanding the English language and the numbers used in it. Our topic of the day is subtraction with borrowing. This can seem tricky, but don't worry. Together, we'll break it down into easy steps. Before we jump into borrowing, let's do a quick refresher on subtraction itself. Subtraction is one of the basic operations in math. When we subtract one number from another, we're essentially finding out how much more one number is than the other. For instance, if we subtract 3 from 7, written as 7 to 3, we're asking, how much more is 7 than 3? The answer is 4. Now that we have a grip on subtraction, let's talk about borrowing. Sometimes, you need to subtract a larger number from a smaller one. For example, if you need to subtract 8 from 5, we encounter a problem. How can we take 8 away when we only have 5? That's where borrowing comes in. Borrowing is a method used when we are subtracting single-digit numbers, and the number we are subtracting from, the minuend, is smaller than the number we are subtracting, the subtrahend. Imagine you have the number 15, and you need to subtract 7 from it. You would break down 15 into 10 and 5. Now, you could take away 7 from 10, and you would be left with 3. Add that 3 back to the 5, and you get 8. So, 15 minus 7 equals 8. You just borrowed 1 from the tens place to help out. The key to understanding subtraction with borrowing is practice. Try a few problems on your own. Start with small numbers, like 15 to 8. Then move up to larger numbers like 32 to 18. Remember, subtraction with borrowing isn't scary. It's just a way to make subtraction easier when you need to take a larger number away from a smaller one. That's all for today's lesson. Learners, remember, math is just a language, and like any language, it gets easier the more you practice. Keep practicing subtraction with borrowing, and soon, it'll become second nature to you. Happy learning, and we'll see you in our next lesson.